Hey ladies, we are here again today on Relationship Rehab. I want you to know that there are things you need to know about men. And that is what we started to discuss last time. Today I'm going to continue on some few things and tips you need to know about men. A lot of people have been married for years, but they don't know a lot of things about men. You know, gender ignorance is major ignorance in relationship. Don't touch that die. Let's look at it.
Enjoying your marriage is key for a blissful home and marital success. In order to make this work, How to Enjoy Your Marriage and Not Endure It by Dr. Amos Fenwa is a book that opens you to possibilities of marital bliss. Find out how to understand your spouse, intimacy in marriage, expectations from your spouse, and lots more. This book will teach you how to love each other deeply because love covers a multitude of sin. To purchase a copy, visit www.amosfenwaministry.org or call the numbers on your screen.
1. Men like sex more than women. Well, for a family counselor, some people will look at it as a generalization because all men are not the same and all women are not the same. But listen to me, there is an hormone in a man called testosterone. That hormone makes a man to desire sex more than women. Women also have a little testosterone, but the testosterone level of a woman is heightened during the ovulation period. But for men, especially young men, is flowing every day. That's why some men wake up with what they call morning wood. They just wake up and find they have erection. And that's why they think that when they have erection, they should have direction for their erection. But listen to me, ladies, you need to know that men will ask for sex. In fact, Christian men does it. Born again brother does it. But that does not mean you should always give sex. You should know that men like sex more than women. And when you are married, listen to me, you need to understand the power of sex because that can affect your marriage. A lot of men have compromised their faith. A lot of them have lost empire. People like Samson, people like David because of sex. So you need to know that men has a tendency to want more sex than women. Very important. Good information. Let's continue. Number 2, men tend to be tough than men when they are handling issues than women. Men tend to be tough when they are handling issues than women. Men don't do things with care. Women are always very careful. The way they talk, the way they eat, the way they do things. I think women are very tender when it comes to things. But men can handle things with roughness. Sometimes they are very tough. And you need to understand the toughness of a man. That's the way men are made. And when you are getting to relationship, these are things that will guide you so that you will not be gender ignorant. You will be very, very knowledgeable about what men are. Number 3, men tend to be rough. The first one is men love sex, likely to love sex more than women. I explained that. Number 2, men handle issues with toughness. Number 3, men tend to be rough than women. What do I mean? Some men can appear dirty sometimes. Men don't care about taking care of their body sometimes. Somebody said in the Holy Read, the Bible, men was made out of the dust. The women were made out of refined material. So sometimes men don't care. They can come from place and they just drop their shoe somewhere. Sometimes you see a smelling socks. That is the life of a man. So when you are getting married to a man, you are finding out some of those things. I want you to know that it's very important for you to know that is the life of men. A lot of men have been using the same toothbrush for the past 3 years. They don't know that toothbrush is supposed to be used 3 months, 6 months and change. A lot of men don't know that they need to change their belt. A lot of them don't know that their socks supposed to be used for some time. Do you know some men have been using the same pant for 2 years, for 5 years? They don't know that pants should be changed. This is what you wear near your skin. It should be changed after some time. These are some of those things that you need to know as you are getting into relationship. Don't forget this relationship rehab. We are here to rehabilitate your relationship, to understand some of those things that will affect and like your relationship.
Are you in a relationship or planning to get into one? And you want to know how to do it right? The syllabus has changed. Singles Checklist by Dr. Amos Fenwa is an eye-opening book that tells you all you need to know before getting hooked. How to identify the right one for you. Do's and don'ts, love languages, and many more. Now you have it! A checklist for the perfect guy or girl. To purchase a copy of Singles Checklist, visit www.amosfenwaministry.org.
Number 8, men want home solution. What does that mean? Men like home that is clean, home that is beautiful, home that is well arranged. A lot of men can be ashamed and they can feel shy to bring their friend to their house if they are sure their wife will not arrange the house well. A lot of men can wake up without making their bed. I know we are all taught in school that when we wake up we should make our bed, but for men, for where? A lot of them, they like home solution. So if you are going to get into a relationship, if you're a lady, listen to me. Men want you to feast food. They want you to kitchen clean. Everything should be in place. That is men for you. Another one, men are less careful about dressing. Some men don't care about dressing. If you want to go out, if a woman tells you, I want to go out, they can spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes getting ready because everything must be in place. That's the life of a woman. But the life of a man can just wear anything and they are going. They don't care. Sometimes they are not. Sometimes they don't even groom themselves well. That is the life of a man. So in this episode, I'm going to be teaching you some stuff that will help you to understand and navigate your relationship by understanding what men are, what women are. But we are still looking at what men does, what men has a tendency to do. Until I come your way again next time, I want you to know that Relationship Rehab is going to teach you some tips about your other partners and about relationship. Bye.
Are you in a relationship or planning to get into one? And you want to know how to do it right? The syllabus has changed. Singles Checklist by Dr. Amos Fenwa is an eye-opening book that tells you all you need to know before getting hooked. How to identify the right one for you. Do's and don'ts, love languages, and many more. Now you have it! A checklist for the perfect guy or girl. To purchase a copy of Singles Checklist, visit www.amosfenwaministry.org.
Do you need to enhance your spiritual life, finance, or relationship? Search no further because these books by Dr. Amos Fenwa will help you. How to hear from God, insight into the prophetic, Singles Checklist, unveiling the mysteries of night dreams, 50 lessons life taught me, the man and the woman. To purchase a copy, visit the website or call the number on the screen.